What's going on? This is Saleha. How y'all doing? So, basically, I'm starting this channel like I've been talking about before. I kind of took a break, but I'm back to it. I'm starting the channel to basically do two things. First is to share my story with how I'm going to grow as an artist so that if you're an artist or in the music industry, you can kind of understand how to grow too. So, I'm going to be sharing trial and error about a lot of things that work and things that don't work, kind of where I'm shifting, where I'm pivoting, things I'm going to try that are different in order to get the music out there. So that's the first reason. I'm just going to be sharing it every single day, kind of thoughts on like what's next. I want you guys to see what, really what's going on, because I've always looked at artists and I've always wished I could have seen what their thoughts were on a day-to-day basis and where they've pivoted and where they've changed plans and like where they've come up with strategies and why they've come up with those strategies, etc. So I think it'd be really cool to look back on this, like once things take off, like for any artist, like you're gonna have all of my thoughts, and you can kind of see how I've done it from scratch, which I think is really useful. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I want to get really good at speaking in public without ever having to really, use like or like or whatever it was or whatever it is. See, I need some help already. But I want to get good at it. By the end of the year, I want to be able to not mumble over my words, and I want to be able to just speak. So here I am, basically trying to do this, trying to do just that and trying to get better at speaking. So kind of here's where I am with music. So I took a break, not from music, but I took a break from promoting my music and from doing this. Well, I didn't really do that. I just took a break from doing these videos. Anyway, so I'm back making these videos. And so the way that I think that in 2024 you blow up your music is obviously first you have to have great music, but the first thing is it's all content based, and I think it's all short form content based. So I think what you need to do is you need to create content ideas first and then make music around the content ideas. Now a lot of artists, including myself sometimes, gets frustrated by that, and will be frustrated by that. But if you want to stand out on these platforms, I can't tell you how many platforms or how many times I see per day of like these people going on there and they just record a video. And I've been guilty of this, I've done this too, but they just record a video of themselves like singing their song. Like I really don't think that that is extremely entertaining. It feels kind of salesy to me. It kind of feels like you're trying to sell a song. You want them to go to your Spotify and play your song. So I think the approach is you want to provide value and create content for people that they're going to really enjoy right out the bat. So skits are good. Funny like little things. One thing I was going to do is I was going to take Omegle, which is that website where you can go online and talk to anybody randomly, like video chat, except Omegle is no longer in use, so it would be Monkey. So I'm going to take Monkey. You go on the chat, maybe provoke some people or whatever. And next thing you know, they're saying like obscenities at you. You could record that little section, go into your DAW, turn that up, make it into like an EDM drop, and then but the whole thing is being recorded. The whole video is being recorded. So you record that whole section, then you throw it up in your DAW, and then I think that would be a really kind of entertaining piece of content. It's like you see me talking to some guy, and like there's a lot of crazy people on there. Like let's be real. So like the people would just probably be saying crazy stuff to begin with, and then you can clip those little crazy moments and then like use them. Like if someone rage quits or if someone's like yelling or whatever, you can take that and just turn up the distortion or whatever it is and then like make it go way up, so it's like the perfect like EDM drop. So that's kind of one of the content ideas I was thinking. And then I was going to do skits too around my music. I think that's always entertaining. It's always more entertaining to watch a skit of someone interacting with somebody else about something, especially if it's funny, playing a piece of music, than it is to just like sit and sing the piece of music or play the piece of music or whatever it is. So that's the second thing that I'm going to do. Third, let's see, what else? Third thing that I'm going to do is obviously these videos, but that's not really to get out there. That's just more for people that really want to see the process behind the scenes eventually. Or if you're an artist and you want to know how to come up in today's atmosphere, I'm just going to document everything. Let's see though. Is there anything else though that I'm thinking of? The third thing would be, okay, yeah. So I got this from Nick D, who is very smart when it comes to making music into a business. And he was saying that like you want to release, like for example, you want to release once a week, so Friday, let's say. And then he was saying, it was on his interview with Adam Ivy. He was talking about how like you don't want to post on the weekend on Friday because people, they're not really on social media on Fridays or on the weekends. Or not Friday, I'm sorry, Saturday. You don't want to post on Saturday. On Friday, you can post because that's when your song comes out. Post a piece of content on Friday. Saturday, no. Sunday, no. Monday, yes. All the way until Friday. And then he was saying, he's like, if a song pops off in that week, if one of the pieces of content pops off, continue to post content around that song. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my catalog because I have 65 songs out so far. And I'm going to go back to Shady and I'm going to start creating content starting on pretty much today, week 1, on creating content around Shady. And then next Friday will be the next time that I go out and promote the next song, and et cetera, et cetera. And if one of those videos pops off, then I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if this works. I mean, obviously, if it doesn't work, there's kind of a myriad of things that could potentially be wrong, but either the music's not good enough or the content's not good enough. Sorry, it's my dog. Be quiet, please, Luna. Luna, come here. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to post that. I'm going to try those things. It could be two of those things could be the reason why it's not working. It could be the algorithm, but I don't really think it's that. I think it's more just your content sucks and your videos maybe suck. But it could be you just have to get into the algo after a while. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm trying at this point. So what's going to happen next is I'm going to also create content. So I've been creating ideas for songs or for content first, and then I'm going to write the songs around those things. So while I am promoting my music through creating short form content, I'm also going to be doing this I'm also going to be recording the music that I'm going to be releasing later, but right now saving up a big batch of it. So like, hopefully by the time, let's say we go through, if I have 65 songs, that's 65 weeks, that's more than a year. I can create like a song. I can create songs pretty quickly. Like I'm going to have a whole batch of songs, and not just songs, but then content around those songs, because that's the whole idea, is to create the content first. I'm going to have a whole batch of songs and content already saved up, ready to go when my current content and current songs have ran out. So it's going to be a good plan. I think it's going to work pretty well. And if not, we pivot and we adjust and we do something else until something does work. And that's the way you just do life, right? So yeah, I know this is long-winded, and that's about it. I'm just excited for the day. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I hope this helps somebody with your music career. And until next time, peace.